my gosh, I just got off the BoxyCharm wait list. I didn't get it for a while and I went back on and they put me on the wait list and I just got an email saying I went off. Woo! Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yesterday, I just was not feeling good. I got up, I started strong, and then I got hit with a massive headache, and the footage from there just went down. And as I was editing this morning, I thought, you know what, this is not even worth people's time. And that's not what I want Vlogmas to be. I want Vlogmas to be fun, festive things that I'm doing, and I want it to be worth your time, and I'm not going to put junk up, and that's just that. So I decided to scratch it and just do this instead, because as I was answering a lot of like comments and emails and stuff like that I've been getting, a lot of you are asking me my suggestions for what to buy people for their kitchens this Christmas season. So a few years ago on my blog, 2015 to be exact, can you see it? I actually did a post on my kitchen essentials, and I'll link that post down below. And even though I wrote this in 2015, my thing still stands. Like, these are hands down the best kitchen gadgets to get for anyone who is building their kitchen, upgrading stuff, getting married, whatever the case may be. These are my ride or dies. Like, I just feel like every kitchen needs them. And I'm also going to throw in a few foo-foo things that I'm really just loving right now too. So to kick off, the first thing your kitchen needs is a good chef's knife. Now I know everybody likes to buy the block sets and things like that, but in all honesty, you only really need two knives, and that's a chef's knife and a paring knife. Those are the two knives that you're going to use more than anything else in your collection. My top pick for a chef's knife is the Wusthof Classic in 8 inches. This knife can be a little pricey, I'm not going to lie to you. It's basically $120 on sale. However, I do have another chef knife in my collection that is way more affordable, and that's the Victorinox 8-inch chef's knife, and it'll run you about $30. It's a great knife. It is America's Test Kitchen #1 pick, and I have found that they have never led me astray when it comes to knives. So definitely something you should get. And again, for paring knives, I'm a Wusthof Classic girl. That knife though, around this time of year, you can usually get for around 30 bucks. So yeah, those are the two knives that everyone needs. Next on my list is a 12-inch cast iron skillet. Listen, first of all, if you live in the South, no respectable girl in the South has a kitchen without cast iron. It's unheard of. But I think every kitchen needs a good cast iron skillet. They are great for so many things. They're great from stove to oven. They're great for sauteing. They're great for if you want to get a nice crispy crust on something. They're great because they don't have Teflon. They're Teflon chemicals in their non-stickness. And it's one of those things that if you care for them properly, they're going to be non-stick and they will last you a lifetime. I actually have cast iron in my collection that has been in my family since before the Civil War. So, you know, you can never go wrong with cast iron. If you would like to see a video on how I care for my cast iron, let me know in the comments down below. The next thing you need is a 12-inch stainless steel pan. I think everybody needs a 12-inch stainless steel pan. Again, they're good for sauteing, they're good for frying, they're good for everything. And I just think every kitchen needs one. My go-to is the Cuisinart stainless steel 12-inch pan. That's what I have. My cast iron skillet is actually, you know, an antique, but I also have a Lodge 12-inch cast iron skillet that I think is really great. And then after that, everyone needs an 8-inch non-stick skillet. I will tell you that I use ceramic as my non-stick. But I think everybody needs one, especially if you're making eggs or things like that. Everybody needs a non-stick skillet, so sue me. I don't know what to tell you. After that, everyone needs a 6 to 7 quart cast iron enamel coated Dutch oven. You just need one. You can bake bread in them, you can make soups in them, you can fry in them. You can do so many things with your Dutch oven. And I just think it is one of those kitchen things. I'm sorry, my dog is snoring over here and there's nothing I can do about that. He's awful cute though. Can you see him? Yeah, he's sleeping right there. But you know, it's just something that everybody needs. They're essential. Nothing beats chili made in a cast iron Dutch oven. I'm just saying, it just doesn't. After that is a good cutting board. Cutting boards vary in prices and size, but I think that you need a solid wood cutting a solid wood cutting board. My favorite board, the one that you see in all my blog posts, is my 24x18 booze board. It is pricey, but again, this cutting board is something that if cared for properly, it's gonna last you your lifetime. And you know, don't go and buy cheap boards and that are gonna warp and crack and that you're gonna be replacing every year and spending $10 and $20 a year. You know, buy a good cutting board. Also, buy a nice plastic cutting board. They're great for chicken and things like that, so you don't contaminate your wood ones. You also need a rubber spatula. My go-to is the Rubbermaid industrial rubber spatula. This thing, again, is America's Test Kitchen's pick, and it may not be the prettiest rubber spatula on the market, but let me just tell you, there's nothing this thing can't do. It has an extremely high heat temperature. It doesn't melt. It is a workhorse. I absolutely love my rubber spatula, and yeah, I use it all the time. And then after that, everyone needs just a standard spatula to flip eggs and pancakes and whatever. My choice spatula is the silicone spatula from OXO. I really love this spatula. It does good getting cookies off of a cookie sheet. It does good turning a pancake. And yeah, it's not that expensive and I really, really like it. After that, everyone needs a good whisk. And again, my choice for a good whisk is the OXO Good Grips whisk. I think this is a great whisk. It gets the job done and it's sturdy, and I do a lot of hardcore cooking in my kitchen and this has never led me astray. This next thing is one of those things that everyone needs but you never really realize that you need it, and that's the OXO Good Grips measuring cups. These measuring cups are clear, but I love how you can see from the top the measurements. So you can see exactly what you're measuring, and it's just, I don't know. I never knew what life was until I had them, so I think everyone else needs them too. Also, you need a good set of dry measuring cups. I really love this OXO Good Grips metallic cups. Another thing I really like about these is that they're magnetic, so they stick together in your drawer and you don't have to worry about them like going all over the place. They're always together. And then everyone also needs a good set of metal measuring spoons. I really like the ones that have the measurements actually engraved or embossed into the handle, because those other ones, they wear off and then you're like, is this a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a quarter teaspoon, a half a teaspoon? Unless you have a really trained eye, you're just not gonna know. So spend a little extra money and get a nice set of measuring spoons. Also, everyone needs a good ladle. You know, it's soup season, people. I don't know what to tell you. I really like the Chefland one. That's the one I use in my kitchen, and so I'm sharing it with you. After that, everyone needs an amazing wooden spoon. Wooden spoons are great to use in non-stick cookware. They're not going to scratch up your cookware. You just need a metal spoon. I don't have to justify why. But this is my metal spoon of choice. It's the HTC wooden spoon. This thing, it's indestructible. I've even caught it on fire and it's still going. So yeah, it's a good spoon. And everyone also needs a good slotted spoon. I have the OXO stainless steel slotted spoon. And I'll link all of these products down below, but yeah, it's just my go-to choice for a slotted spoon, as well as just a spoon. Everyone needs just a good spoon in their kitchen, and again, I like the OXO Good Grip spoon. After that, everyone needs a good potato masher. I love my potato masher. I don't remember the brand name of it. I'm showing you a picture of it right now, but this potato masher is just life. And yeah, it's everything. And so you just you need this potato masher in your life. And after that, everyone needs a microplane. Microplanes are good for mincing garlic, getting lemon zest, mincing nutmeg, mincing chocolate, shredding carrots. I mean, there's nothing you can't do with a microplane. It's actually amazing. So yeah, every kitchen needs one, as well as a good baking sheet. I use my baking sheets for everything. I make meatloaf on them, I pre-cook chicken on them, I roast vegetables on them, I bake on them, I use them for everything. So everybody needs a good one. I really love this one. It's like what, 10 bucks, and it's done amazing things. I also love a good basting brush. I love the one by OXO. And another thing that every kitchen needs is a good crock pot. I recently upgraded my crock pot and I love my new crock pot, but I think a more practical one is the one that I always use and I still have, and that is the crock pot portable 6-quart one. I love it because the lid latches down. You can take it places, it cooks really, really well, and yeah, I just think it's a great option. I do have the new Crock-Pot touchscreen crock pot, which I will also link down below, which is amazing, but it's a little bit more expensive, so I'll link both of them and let you decide. And so yeah, that is the end of my essentials list. Now here's a few things that I've been loving. This first thing is my garlic press. I never knew I needed one of these until I got one, and I absolutely love it. This is America's Test Kitchen's pick for garlic presses, and I love it. And next up is this garlic peeler. I mean, this thing was like $5, and peeling garlic is just a nightmare, and this thing makes it so easy. And the one thing that I just got recently that I have been loving, that has been a game changer, is my Mueller chopper. Like, this thing, holy cow, you guys, it's amazing. It's just amazing. I have nothing else to say other than this would make a great Christmas gift for everyone. And so yeah, that is all my recommendations for things to buy your loved ones in their kitchen this year. I hope that this is helpful to you guys. Again, thanks for being understanding about not having a vlog up for yesterday. I have been filming all day today, so day 7 is going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, and Merry Christmas.